Morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Katie, if you haven't been here before, and I live in the southwest of England with my family of 4. I'm back again today with a Tesco click and collect shopping haul. I have quite a lot of stuff this week. I've had to use some of my Tesco Christmas Savers vouchers this week to help me towards the cost of it, which is great when you come to the end of the year, you've saved up all year for your Christmas savers, and it feels like you're getting free shopping even if you're not. So I'm going to just get straight on and show you what I've bought. I'm going to pop any Clubcard prices up on the screen as we go along, and I will put my total up at the end for you so you can see how much I've spent. What I'll do is, because I've used a lot of vouchers, I'll do my total before using the vouchers and then my total after the vouchers, so you can see what it would have cost. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll do my meal plan for you after that. Start in the middle, where I always start. I bought some pork sausage rolls. These are brilliant for lunch boxes and things like that. So now and again the girls will have one of these, or Simon will take some to work with him. And I bought one of these packs of mints. I actually could have done without one, but I realised I bought a courgette last week and I do need to make the chilli still, so I don't waste the courgette. These packs of bacon, I think you get 10 rashers of smoked back bacon. I got 3 packs of these for £10 on Clubcard price. Yeah, I know I'm trying to empty the freezer, but if something's on offer, you can't really pass it up because it's not on offer that often. I got this absolutely humongous pack. It feels even bigger than it has done before. I think it's just the packaging. Big, massive pack of chicken. It's on offer. I think it was £9.25. It's only like a 50p saving, but any saving is good in my eyes. And I got one of these hearty food pizzas that I buy for the girls for the lunches. So I'll do half. So they'll have like a quarter of a pizza on a Friday for lunch for school. And I got 2 semi-skimmed 4 pints of milk. 1 mild cheddar. And 1 mature cheddar this week. Still going with the big blocks while I've got them. So then I couldn't get hold of any grapes this week apart from these ones, the Jaffa ones. It says that they're new and it says that they're crunchy, so I hope they are, because otherwise Rebecca won't like them. But these were £2.50, which I actually thought was quite expensive for grapes, because I normally spend £1.80. And just 4 bananas this week. I really didn't need very many. So I've got a pack of Gala Roasting Farms apples this week. There weren't really many apples on offer. There's some Braeburns on offer, but they're not really our sort of apples. So I got some of these Gala ones. Got a pack of classic round tomatoes. I just got 1 onion. I can't remember what I need this for. Fajitas, I think. But I do have quite a bit of onion that I've chopped previously and frozen. So months ago when they were quite cheap. And also I got some from Olio. And I just tend to chop it all up and pop it in the freezer. And on the whole, it's good if you're mixing it with things and putting it in, say, putting it in a bolognese or in a cottage pie, things like that. It's not too bad frozen. And I got some sprouts. I definitely missed these with my roast dinner this week, so I'm looking forward to them in my next roast dinner. I just got 1 cauliflower this week. Pretty big one, so that's good. And I got 1 loose parsnip just for me and Simon. And some Nightingale Farms peppers. I got Little Gem lettuce, and they are actually tiny this week. There's not much to them, so obviously coming towards the end of their growing season maybe, I don't know, but they're not very big this week. And I got 2 broccoli florets this week, fairly good sizes for what I need, and 1 lovely white cabbage. This is my favourite cabbage. And just 1 bag of potatoes this week. I do have some frozen chips which I need to use up, so rather than make chips this week, even though I prefer them, I've got loads of random bits of bags of leftover chips, so I need to use them up. I've got 1 pack of Stockwell variety crisps, and I've got a big pack of squares, so there's 12 in there. It's £3. It's not on offer, but the 6 pack is £2, so it works out cheaper if you buy the bigger pack. And some bunny bites. This is just for me. Well, the girls can have some if they want, but these are gluten-free, so I can have these without wondering whether I can have them or not. Because I can't see very well, I find it tricky to read packets. Obviously, I use my phone and things to help me read them, but it just makes life easier if I know that something's definitely gluten-free to start with. And I got some barbecue beef hula hoops. These were on offer. They were $1.75 instead of $2.25. Right, now I bought absolutely tons of Pringles this week. They pretty much are all to put away for Christmas. So they were all $1.85 instead of £2.20. So we've got one salt and vinegar. So sometimes we'll do like a Boxing Day tea or things like that. Or maybe even Christmas Eve, don't know yet. So I will have like one of each of the flavours on the table. So I got one salt and vinegar, 3 ready salted, and 3 sour cream and onion. Now Rebecca likes the ready salted ones the most, so I'll put one in her like Christmas sweet bag. And also the same with Hannah, but for the sour cream and onion. And then Simon likes these ones the best, so the Texas barbecue sauce, so he'll have one of those, and I'll put one on the table when we do like our Christmas tea. So that's all the Pringles sorted out, apart from I need to get some gluten-free things for me. I also got some of these Trek bars. They are gluten-free ones, not all of them are, so you've got to check the packaging. These ones are the lemon, and they are really tasty as well. You only get 3 in a pack, and they are pretty expensive. Yeah, so I only ever buy them when they're on offer. They're £2.50 instead of £3.60, but they're very tasty. So I've got lemon, and also these white chocolate and raspberry ones, and I love them both. But me, Simon, and Hannah will be going out for a couple of days, so I'm taking them with us so we can all have like a snack. And I've got 1 thing of mild salsa. And I got 1 red currant jelly. I think I was supposed to buy this last week, but I forgot. So I remember this week, thankfully. 1 gravy brownie. We got 1 of the chicken flavoured noodles for Rebecca for Saturday. I managed to get a pack of the Growers Harvest long grain rice this week, which is great because it's only 52p. And I got 1 of these Saxa salt. I use this for cooking. And started buying the stuffing for Christmas as well. So we've got a sage and onion Paxo one. I prefer the Paxo because the taste is much nicer. And also a gluten-free one for me. Now, I don't really like paying this. It's like £3 for this small packet. But I prefer the taste of this one to the Tesco one. I may well try other brands and supermarkets to see if any of those are nicer. Got 1 chocolate and hazelnut spread for the girls for their breakfasts. And I got 1 garlic salt. I'm going to have to find somewhere else to keep this other than the kitchen. Because it just, no matter what I do, I've put it in a bag. It's a little bag. I've put cling film over it. You can put rice in things. I've tried absolutely everything and nothing stops it from eventually clogging up and going quite solid. So I'm going to store it out of the kitchen and see if that works. 1 tin of spaghetti rings. I've treated myself to another pack of these because they are delicious and they really do taste like mini cheddars, which is great. So my subscriber Carol told me about these and I definitely recommend them to you if you are celiac or gluten-free or gluten intolerant or anything like that and you like mini cheddars, because these pretty much taste the same. And I got some of these Tesco mochas to try this week. I'm not sure what they're going to be like, but I definitely want to try them because they're a lot cheaper than the branded ones. And I got a pack of mini muffins for the girls for their like nice thing with their lunches. This was on offer at £2.40 instead of £2.75. I got a pack of penguin chocolate bars. I think these were only £1, but I will put the offer up on the screen if they were on offer. And some little Snappy Fingers Tesco's own version of Kit Kats. I got 4 packets of Frutellas, so we've all got 1 each. I got 2 packs of cookies and cream filled crepes. The girls do like these, but they're not that often on offer. And they were £1.60 instead of £2.10 this week, so I thought I'd buy them a couple. And I just got another one of these ones as well, chocolate filled crepes, and these are still £1.50 instead of £1.90. And I got some corn flour because I've nearly run out of corn flour. I just about had enough yesterday to make my gluten-free Yorkshire puddings and also the gravy. And I got some mini Yule logs. These are £2.50 instead of £2.85, which I think is still quite a lot of money. But I never buy, like the little reindeer cakes and things. I never ever buy those because they're never on offer. And I feel like they are too expensive for what they are. But for once this year, I thought I'd buy them for the girls so they can have they can try them. I don't think I've ever bought these before, so they'll enjoy having those. And I don't tend to buy water, but we're going somewhere where we're going to need to take bottles of water and they need to be sealed. So I have bought a big pack of this. This should last us ages. I bought one of these big bottles of Oasis for Rebecca because she won't be coming. She's chosen not to come, so that's fine. She'll be staying with family. And so I bought her a big one of these so she can have something nice. And I've also got a big bottle of water. This is going to stay in the car just so that, you know, as a just in case, because you never know. And a big bottle of Orange Zero for me. I don't think I've bought this for a few weeks and I still haven't finished the other bottle. It's probably quite flat by now, but that's okay. So this is just replace that one. Got one pack of classic waffles for the girls for the breakfast. I say the girls. To be fair, Rebecca is the only one that tends to eat breakfast. Hannah rarely eats breakfast. And I don't really eat breakfast either, so this is mostly for Rebecca. I got some Grower's Harvest Sultanas. Quite like to have some of these as a snack if we're out for the day or something. And they're cheaper than raisins, so we can pop them in little pots and take them with us. Drinks wise, I also bought some Lucozade. This was £2.50 instead of £3.20, I think. And just like a 4-pack of Lucozade, so we can take them with us. And we have one box of cornflakes for Simon. And also some Stockwell wheat biscuits for him as well. I got one loaf of white Tesco bread for sandwiches. I don't really need many bread products. I've got quite a few things to use up in the freezer, especially gluten-free rolls and things like that. So I'll be getting through them. And I got some of these little muffins, chocolate chip muffins for the girls for the breakfasts. And some mince pies for Simon. And also some mince pies for me, some gluten-free ones. I'm planning on doing a little video of trying lots of different supermarket mince pies and seeing which ones I think are the nicest. You never know, they might even all taste the same. So all the gluten-free ones, that is, I'm going to try. The last couple of things I bought are advent calendars. I know it's only the beginning of November, but I like to be able to get the ones I want a bit sooner to make sure I can guarantee that I can get them. So I said to the girls to choose a couple of ones that they would like up to a certain value, basically. I haven't gone crazy this year with calendars. Previous years I buy them like a Funko calendar or something with little toys or Lego or something like that in, but I'm not doing that this year. So I don't mind them having a little bit more of an expensive chocolate one. This one's going to be Hannah's, and this one was £6 on Clubcard price instead of £8.50. And this one is what Rebecca wanted. So this one, I think it was £8 instead of £11. So that will be their advent calendars this year. Oh, no, I forgot about this little tiny nail varnish I bought for myself. Just a little see-through Rimmel nail varnish. And there we go. That is everything I bought today from Tesco. So my meal plan this week, starting on Wednesday the 6th of November. Can you believe we're in November? Because I can't. We're having cottage pie for Hannah, Simon and me. And Rebecca will be having a curry. Like I said before, I'm using up things I've got in the freezer. And I have loads of curry from the previous time when I made curry. Portioned up in the freezer, so we're going to be using some of that. Thursday we're going to be having burgers and chips. I've got all the burgers and the burger buns already in the freezer, and I'm going to be using the frozen chips up, so I didn't really need much for that at all. Friday we're doing the reverse, so curry for me and Simon and Rebecca, and then cottage pie for Hannah because I'll have saved a portion of it. Saturday we are having a meal out for me and Hannah and Simon. Sunday will be just tea with sandwiches or things like that. Monday we'll be doing our roast dinner, and Tuesday next week we'll be doing fajitas. I think I've got some fajita seasoning, and I also have lots of wraps in the freezer already. So that's everything I bought in Tesco's today. I'm sure I added sausage patties onto my shopping. I'll have to check through my receipt because they don't seem to be here, unless they were unavailable at the time, because that sometimes does happen. I find that if the item is unavailable after the last checkout time, like 11:46 or whenever it is, at night, then they'll notify you that the item's not available. But if it becomes unavailable before that time and you don't check to see whether it wasn't available, then they just don't include it in your shopping and they don't tell you that you haven't got it. That's what I've found to be the case. So that might have happened, but if not, I'm going to have to pop out and get some sausage patties. But that's not too bad. So anyway, that's what I bought this week. That's the meals that we're having. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate all of you watching and subscribing and liking and commenting. Like I've said before, obviously I wouldn't be able to do these videos if you didn't watch them. So thank you so much for that. Hope you all have a really good rest of your week and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Goodbye!